Hello. So today we'll see how we can use Mongo Scala driver and connect with Mongo and create collections, insert some documents, and find the documents. So before that, let me tell you some prerequisites. You must have installed Mongo. As you can see, I have installed a Mongo in Docker. You can either install in your local also, that is fine. So it is using port 27017. Okay. So that was the prerequisites. Now let us go to Chrome browser and search for Mongo Scala driver Maven. So we will just click on the first link, Maven repository, choose the latest version, and we were using Scala 1.2. Just copy the SBT dependency and paste it here and reload the project. Now this is essentially downloading all the Mongo Scala driver jars which are going to be used as the dependency. So I'll just wait for the downloading part. You can delete this main object. Okay, so now as you can see in external libraries, all our Mongo dependencies are downloaded. So let us go inside source main Scala folder, create a new Scala object. Let us name it as main, and we can extend it with app so that it becomes a runnable object. So now the very first part is to define Mongo URL. So since I have hosted Mongo in my local and there are no credentials involved in like there are no authentication of credentials, so we can just simply write the URL as mongodb // localhost :27017. So that was the port, and then you can define what are the minimum and the maximum number of threads that will be used for executing the queries. So we will be like firing insert or create or delete or any kind of query. Then what are the minimum and maximum number of threads that are going to execute that query on MongoDB. Now next part is to create a Mongo client. So we will write just Mongo client, and Mongo client is equal to Mongo client and pass the Mongo URL. Now we will create a database value variable, and Mongo client.get database will give us the database. Now in my local, I have created one YT database. So as you can see in Robo3D, Robo3D is basically a UI which you can use to see you can connect with Mongo and you can see what are the documents inside the any collection. Or so as you can see, we didn't have any collection here. So let us first create a collection. So before that, we have to get a YT database object uh, variable. So now we can create a collection by database.create collection. We will pass the collection name. So I am passing users, and this won't alone will create the collection. Any any API of Mongo is or the return type of any API would be an observable. So I'll just write val output is equal to, and let us see what is the type annotation. So if I type annotation, it is single observable. So this observable don't just execute the process don't really do anything. So in order to make it executable, we have to convert it to future, and since we are converting it to future, we had to await for the result. So I write await.result and encapsulated it the operation with inside the await.result and waited for 100 seconds. Let us import it. Okay, so now this way we will create the collection, and now we can create a variable of collection is equal to database.get collection. So collection name is users. Okay, now before querying the collection, since there were no documents, so first we have to insert a document, and for that first we have to create a document. So we will write val val is equal to val insert document is equal to bson document. Okay, we have to add new. So this new bson document, you can add any fields that you wish to. So I am adding just first name. The value will be of bson string type. So there are various data types of mongo. It could be a string type, it could be an array. So I'm just adding last name as a bson string type only. Bson string as sing. Now we can add another value as address address, and bson, let us make it an array type, bson array. Okay, and it have bson string. Let Before that we should import it. Okay, bson string would be Jamnagar. I'm just giving any random values. So Jamnagar house 10A, and Akbar Road. I'm just giving any random values. Okay, and okay, since this is an array, we can add one more value. So let us add bson string as, okay, I think I should have missed a bracket. Okay, now this is fine. So bson string as a type, we can put the value New Delhi. I'm sorry, I'm just repeated Delhi. Okay, now we can append one more value, occupation. Yeah, occupation, and this we can keep as bson string engineer. Add one more value, uh, experience. Every user have some experience, and let us keep it as bson double type, since it could have a decimal value 5.2 years. Okay, so now our insert document is ready. Now we just have to write insert, not many, it is insert one. We can use insert many if we have to insert multiple documents, but for now we will just use insert one and pass the insert document. And similarly, as we have awaited for the creation of collection, we will await for the insertion of collection document also. Put to future and wait for some seconds or whatever minutes you want to. Okay, now let us try to run this and see what happens. Okay, it shows that you have a ambiguity in import statement. Something is imported twice and it is creating conflict. Okay, so I think it was bson double, yeah. We can remove the above one. Okay, now let us again build it. Okay, now I'm running the main. Okay, I have not added any logger, so it doesn't show. Now go to collection, just click on refresh. As you can see, one collection is created, user, and let us see what are the entries. As an entry, we can see there is first name, last name, address, Jamnagar, House 10A, Akbar Road, New Delhi, occupation. Okay, there's a typo in engineer. I just edit it. So I think there's a double E, right? Engineer. And experience is 5.2 years. So this way you can insert one document inside the Mongo using Mongo Scala driver. Now let us just find the document inside the collection. So for that we have collection.find and put it inside await.result. Convert it to future and await for some seconds. Okay, so it will give us some result. So I'm just putting that in variable result. So as you can see, the type annotation is sequence of documents. So we'll just print the what are the results. But before, I think we should comment this part, insert document and creation of collection. Those already happened. I'll just run the main. Okay, so we got a list of documents. It have id, so id is mandatory in every bson document. And the second is first name. First name is the field name and value is urgent. Last name, similarly, last name is the field name and value is sing. So this way you can query in Mongo using Mongo Scala driver. Hope you like this video. Please hit the subscribe button. Till then, see you next time. Bye.